Okay, here's another spearfishing adventure in Newport, Oregon with a couple guys from Facebook.
First kind of go that way and then I come back this way as the ocean starts pulling us out. I just kind of slowly go to the end of this walkway.
It's always so nice when the ocean's this calm so you can just casually get in and get all your gear set up, because it's definitely not always this way in the Pacific Northwest, as we all know. Now, to anyone who doesn't have actual float line, I highly recommend it. It'll make your diving experience 10 times better because it's so much less snaggy on your legs when you're diving down.
What you seeing? So what you seeing down there?
Yeah. I saw a couple of rockfish around the rocks, but
Yeah.
nothing big.
Yeah, I don't see anything big yet.
What was it?
Oh, he's saying watch out, there's divers. Oh yeah.
So during this trip, there's actually 6 divers out. There was 3 of us, and then we found out there's also 3 scuba divers. So that was kind of interesting. 2 of them found out where this is their first time spearfishing, but I never found out how they did. They were already gone before we got back. Now, with so many divers in the water, it's always a good thing to make sure your safety's on, but then definitely make sure to take it back off, because it really sucks when you dive down, you see that fish, perfect shot, you pull the trigger, it doesn't shoot, and then you realize, oh crap, safety, the fish notices you, and then it just takes off. It's just a horrible thing. Now, I don't know how everyone else chooses to find fish, but for me, I always try to dive down, swim, find the sand, and then just kind of stay a little bit above it, and then just follow the rocks just to find the first few schools of fish. Unless I'm going for a lingcod specifically, then I'm looking more in the rocks, but I usually like to try to find some rockfish before I go for lings.
There's kind of a school over here of rockfish. See it right up there, and then hit the bottom, and then float this way just a little bit, and see them in the caves, the rocks underneath. Like some are out in the open, and some keep going into the rocks.
I told him that if I was up in the shallow, you kind of
Scare them up. There were some following it, and I saw one surf perch was smaller. That's nice, but I have my thing anchored, so it's pissing me off. There you were smaller ones.
Now, I was actually quite surprised I was able to get the shot off on this greenling since it was taking off. I was kind of hoping I'd get it, but I thought it was going to do its one last burst like they always do and just disappear, but got the shot in, so I was pretty happy with that, even though the placement wasn't ideal. How many others have this issue where the fish just wants to bite down on the stringer, so it just makes it 10 times more difficult? Now, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It just always helps my channel out. Thanks. So if your dive knife is a little bit difficult to put away like mine, I definitely highly recommend getting another dive knife on a retractable line and attaching it to your float. It just helps with the speed of dispatching the fish, so it's just really nice.
Hey, Greg, we're gonna slowly go that way and follow the all the way to that walkway. Just keep diving it. Oh, is that what you guys do? You guys already. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, now I get that. Are you getting that too? I'm gonna just keep going this way.
So you always want to swim out wide around the fishermen just so they don't get snagged in their lines, and they obviously appreciate that too. It just makes it easier for both of us. So I finally spotted a Dungeness crab, so I was pretty excited, and especially when I turned it over and I found out that it's a male, which you can see from this pointy piece right here. Now, if that area is larger and rounded, then you know you have a female, and you can't keep females. So I'm taking this guy up to the surface to measure him and see if I'm able to keep him. I believe it's 5 3/4 is the width they have to be, not including the spikes on either end of their shell. Now this was just one lucky crab. It was just shy of 5 3/4, so let him go. Now, I couldn't believe it. I had found another Dungeness crab. This never happens for me. I always find the red rock crabs. But this one, as you'll see, is a female. It has a much rounded area, as you can see right here. So this is how I reload my gun since I've customized it. I have a slider on it with a washer behind it, and so then you just insert the spear. You don't have to load it first, you can have it unloaded, and then you just tie the line to the gun, wrap it around, and then there's a shot cord you can see that gives it some stretch to be able to secure the line to the gun. Now, I forgot to mention that my boss tacked a weld on the back of the spear, which is what the slider and the washer hook up onto so you can pull the spear back. So this was an unfortunate situation. I had already been in the water for over 2.5 hours, and my camera's battery finally went out during this last bit of the hunting. So I believe I had 2 more fish that I got that I don't have on camera because, as you'll see, my camera dies before I get this last one right here. Okay, so we're gonna fillet a little bit of fish right now. I'm just getting the ones that I got today. So we got this black rockfish, small guy. I've already got a few starting fillets, and then I'll debone them afterwards. But my nice Bubba lithium-ion rechargeable cordless fillet knife. Definitely love it. And then still got my other fish in there. Go behind the gills, turn it back, follow that spine. I always go slow because that lower fin likes to get caught, and then yeah, just kind of follow the spine, trying not to break through it like I might have just done. Oh, okay. Here we go. this knife is really sharp. That's why I'm just kind of hitting it in bursts. Otherwise, I just go right through the bone sometimes. I leave that skin on, basically so the fish can just lay like it did before. So it's not just laying all funky, I guess. So again, behind the gill, till you hit the spine, turn the blade back. And just again, follow the spine without cutting through it. Oh, I think I lost some meat right there. But then what I do, move it out of the way, I'm gonna flip that. And so I used to use a fork, now I just like that. Boom. You can see basically nothing left. That's a nice clean one actually. Could have got a little bit right there. Flip the fish over again. Oop, there's some guts. Throw that in there. And again, just lay right on that. Ooh, kind of missed that. Boom. Again, basically nothing. We're good. And that's a black rockfish filleted.
So filleting the fish is probably the most time-consuming and tedious part for me. I'm still working on getting better at it, but obviously I still have room for improvement. But I'm still pretty happy where I am right now. I get a good amount of meat and don't leave too
One of the
much
smaller fish,
left on the
but
fish.
still get some meat off them. Oh, son of a gun. Of course I leave some meat on it. There, not a complete waste. Okay, now it's time to debone these. So that's like the rib cage right there, and then you have all the pin bones right here. So you take some flesh off. I think I missed a rib I can see. I could feel one rib bone right here. See, when I normally have like one or something, I'll just tear it out if I can. Yeah, so that's what you don't want right there. I'm kind of actually curious. We're going to weigh these. Okay, so this is the greenling. See, it's a little bit different shape, smaller bones, longer, thin body. The end result is 1,236 grams of meat. Okay, this was the seasoning that I'm going to try out my fish today. This, some butter, and some salt. Let's do a generous amount of butter.
I know, I should have let the pan get hotter. It made me mad when I didn't hear the sizzle. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells great. Now don't forget to always baste your meat. It just always tastes so much better.
I know, I'm always the paranoid one. goes on some butter. Oh yeah, that is good. Swear, lemon and fish, they always go together great. We gotta get out there, go spearfishing. Best way to fish. See you guys all next time.